Good evening. How y'all doing? Why I start every one of these streams with "How are you doing? I'm tired." I feel like I should stop that. Um, how's everyone been? Um, kind of as a you are a potato. I am good to be a potato too. We'll grow together and basically have hundreds of eyes. I mean, what? Um, I spent the entire weekend kind of not doing much, but at the same time, I was at the Devious convention online, and it's good. It's good. Um, I'm just feeling you prefer to live underground and have mottled skin. I will grow the 100 eyes for you then, because do not perceive me. Um, yeah. Anyways, yeah, I spent my time watching like the Devious convention. I felt that I kind of didn't, again, as I do every year when I go to conventions. Tama with 100 eyes. Thanks, I hate it. Do you prefer one? Do you prefer two? Or do you prefer 100? Because those are your options. I have the do not perceive me level. I have the standard number of eyes. Standard is boring. I really wanted to put a third eye here. You just couldn't see it unless you really looked underneath the bangs. Zero. I can do zero. Biblically accurate potato. Just put me in full sensory mode of basically I can't see. Yeah. I mean, literally, if you are going to throw. How. The joke of having a potato, like a potato being the thing that has 100 eyes but can't see, but also the fact that it lives underground and has no light. So a potato has all of these eyes and yet cannot see. In many ways, be very afraid. Exactly. If I wanted to, I'm not going to do it for the entire time, but I could just do this, right? Whole other vibe. And all I have to do is just close my eye. Yeah. This is me embracing the void. I've got to work on the getting the visual working right, but something social commentary. Yeah. Honestly, already very much on the better, feeling much better already having you two here. Thank you so much for being here. There we go. Anyways, yeah, so like I spent the weekend doing like an online convention. I decided not to do anything major. Played Peak with you, Madlib, which was great. Um, I had a lot of chats with people, a lot of talking, hung out with a lot of people. Missed a couple of the convention panels that I kind of wanted to see, but they're all being recorded for VOD, so I'll be able to see them later. I mean, all things considered, it felt like a convention in that basically, at the end of the convention, everyone goes away. You get your friend Discord names and you kind of meet. I've got a couple people who I just kind of met, but I didn't talk much on the Discord. So, I mean, it made it a little bit difficult to kind of, I don't want to say make friends, but okay. Um, the one thing that literally kind of frustrates me every time though is much like every other con. This one's online. They've got a Discord channel, but they literally destroy the Discord channel when the con is over. So, like in like 2 hours, it's not going to be there anymore. And the fear of missing out is something that I keep still dealing with, even though I'm starting to get better with basically saying, I don't have to be there. I mean, literally, if I think about the fact that I missed the convention, but I spent time with friends, I'd say that's a pretty good trade off, all things considered. I still got to spend time at the convention. The charity auction was absolutely fucking insane. I really wanted to get a couple things, and I threw my hat in the ring a few times, but they were just too rich for my blood. But like, oh my God, the things I wanted to get. Oh God, don't worry about it. It's not important. We need to kill our FOMO and enjoy what we've got. Exactly, right? The fear of missing out is going to happen, especially in the day of the internet. That's a good way of putting it. It's a weapon of capitalism. The whole point is that basically, why not? You got to be here, you got to do the thing, you got to do the thing. But at the cost of, I was realizing something. Okay, does either of you know the word compersion? I think I may have talked to you a bit about this, Madlib. Um, Compersion is the happiness that a person can get from seeing other people happy, right? I've discovered this past week that that can be a double-edged sword. Okay, so yeah, the idea, like, let's just say you see two people getting married, and they're like your best friend and their now fiance, right? And you're so happy for them. You get that sense of euphoria, that joy out of seeing them happy. You are a happiest. What is a happiness symbiote? Meaning that you basically get. This might be exactly what you were talking about. You eat. Okay, you say lamprey and symbiote, and I really think that basically, I don't know if I don't know if you're dealing with compersion here. Or because I almost feel that the way you're saying it is more like an energy vampire, and that you're taking the happiness out of things. And I don't think that that's what you're going for, right? You like that, you latch on to happiness. I get that. Who doesn't? Who doesn't want to latch on to happiness, right? Um, but like the idea of being another person symbiote, yeah, because it's a, I don't want to say parasitic, because that's also another other thing. Can you be a vampire like Marceline and eat the color red? I mean, look, if we're all going to be monsters, survival, seeing others happy. Yeah. I think that this is about where we're looking with compersion as well, actually. Um, and yes, I think if we all want to be monsters, we should. We should. This now is a time of monsters, you know? I know that I'm just quoting random things from other people, but literally the fact is that I was at this convention, the guest of honor, and okay, Madlib, you might not know this one, but Raptor might. Um, the guest of honor was Monster Effects, and holy cow! Like, um, they did some really good work. I love their work. They do a lot of stuff in the transformation section, so basically it was very cool. And obviously, with a name like Monster Effects, they do monstrous transformations. In any case, um, the charity auction had a three-part transformation sequence from Monster Effects, a profile thing, and I think another one, like two profile. And all of them went, one of them I think almost went for $3,000. And then the other ones I think went for 2,000 each. And that's US dollars, I'm going to say too, right? So literally, this this was a charity fundraiser. It's a con, right? They have already raised more than $20,000 US for the Transgender Law Center in the States. And they may get more because, I mean, they still have a little bit more time before the convention ends up. But like, someone pointed out that apparently Denver only raised like $21,000. And I know that even our conventions, like the ones at Conference and Infernal Equinox, they only raise like $12,000, $13,000, and that's Canadian. So that's only like $10,000. Now, given Denver is probably a bigger convention, and I mean, Conference and Infernal Equinox are fairly small relatively. And actually, give me 1 second. Let me check something. How many people went to Devious? I want to see what's the count. Does it tell us anything about that? 10, 31. It doesn't. That's unfortunate. It doesn't tell me exactly how many people are in this place. 156 plus 100. There's only like maybe at most 300 people here. And they raised enough money for $20,000 US for Transgender Law Center. It was only like 300 people. Fernal Equinox is 10 times, 13 times that size. And they didn't raise half the amount. There's something about the deviousness, there's something about being able to embrace who you are that is, yeah, there's something about the fact, like, one of them was like, literally, I am saving money for this. And, but like, the things that, I can't believe it, to be honest. It was amazing. It makes my heart swell in the best way, not like, in a situation kind of thing. But like, honestly, embrace the monster, embrace the weird, embrace the villainy side, because honestly, if everyone thinks that we're in a weird place right now, and I mean, look, if being your genuine self means that you end up being a villain in most people's eyes, go for it. Why not? That's the whole point of the theme behind Devious. They're villains. They know it. But at least they're their genuine selves. But the villainy is that they're basically finding other people and bringing them into the fold so that they can be their genuine selves. And if that's considered villainous, then I'll be a villain. You have a project you want to share with me. Sorry, I got upset about I don't think I got upset. I got happy. But okay. I'm very curious to know what you're talking about. What project? Hmm. Literally, I made a meme today too. Oh, I'll share it to you both, but literally I mean, Madlib, you keep bringing it up, but it does reveal, talk about this. But it's about the new avatar too. I finally wanted to put aspects of things that I wanted to bring to the front. And so literally I pointed out all the different aspects, like animal aspects of this avatar. I'll show you later. Oh, I was going to say, send me notes and remind me, but I don't need to. I was going to send a note to Raptor about the song selection at the beginning, but I sent it. You sent it. Thank you. Let me see here. Wait, is this a text file? Okay. Okay. Now the first thing right off the bat is I'm going to say I have not yet seen Howl's Moving Castle. Thank you. But maybe I should see Howl's Moving Castle, for crying out loud. Is that? Yes, yes, I know, I know. I'm a horrible anime person because I haven't seen all the Ghibli films. I haven't seen Porco Rosso either. Rather be a pig than a fascist, though. Where is my list of my watch part? Tomorrow, tonight? Well, tonight, I definitely can't do it on Twitch. Oh, fuck, I need to finish Owl House. You're right. Okay, hang on a second. I don't know if you can hear the script. No, you can't really hear it. The sound of me scribbling papers all here. I'm holding on to this piece of paper because it had some really good affirmations that I wrote down. Okay. Let me see here. I did have one for, oh, there it is, watch parties. Yes, I know. Knights of Guinevere with Dana Terrace as one of the head writers. Holy shit, that looks fascinating. It looks terrifying, but it looks fascinating. I saw it. I saw the trailer. The original trailer already had my interest, and it was only like 20 seconds long. But the fact that it was glitch animations had my attention. The fact that it was also Dana Terrace from the Owl House. Holy cow. Yes. Okay, so let me see here. Howl's Moving Castle. I'll have to see if anybody else wants to watch it, but maybe we can. Wait, yeah, tomorrow's Monday, isn't it? I might have the night. I might have Monday night. We could watch something. Let's. I never thought about that. The fact that she had the giant buns. Oh my God. Okay. I don't even know what the story is about Knights of Guinevere yet. And honestly, I'll be okay to wait until it. But it's coming out in like 2 weeks. And so is Silk Song. And Jesus, how many games? How many? I saw a great meme that Team Cherry said, "Hey everyone, just want to let you know that because we are excited to release Silk Song, we're just letting you know that we're delaying our game Silk Song to make sure that we don't interfere with Team Cherry's Silk Song." Oh my God, I can't believe that there are companies that are literally like pushing their own um release dates because they're like, we can't compete with Silk Song. Let's go with that. Talk after stream? We could do that. Sure. Castle. There we go. Um, there we go. Notes put away. Also, really good notes. In these notes that I have here with the personal affirmations, I am me. I am good as I am. Dealing with a lot. Anyways, what was I talking about before we went into Howl? Oh, you sent me the Howl's Moving Castle because of a project related to the conversation that we were having about monsters. Okay, so definitely something to look into. Um, did you ever see Delicious in Dungeon? I can't remember. Raptor, I think you did, right? I'm completely blanking. Um, Honestly, I'm okay just talking right now. I was thinking, right now, I literally have a game sitting here paused, and it's just going to be a visual mess because it's one of those bullet heaven type games. Okay, you haven't seen it. Shoot, what was I talking about? I can't remember what we were talking about. I'm like, neither of us have seen it. Okay. Um, that's how bad my memory is right now. Um, what was the thing? What did I literally ask you? What did I say I thought you had watched? Because I can't even remember what we were talking about now. Delicious in Dungeon, yes. Oh my God, this is how bad my memory is right now. Ridiculous. Anyways, God, I saw a meme and I was like, I want to see where that meme is in context. Finally saw it and I was like, okay, so this series is, I'm so glad it's getting a second season because it's good. It's really good and it had some dark bits. Like, I mean, I think the last 10 episodes, suddenly the tone changed. And I mean, like, yes, you've already got 24 episodes in the bag, or 14 episodes in the bag. You're pretty hooked at that point. So you're allowed to go dark and go a little bit strange because at that point, people are invested. I mean, look, I'm still trying to figure out the digital circus stuff. I want to watch what's the pilot, the other one they had, the Gaslight District. Um, I want to go take, I haven't even watched Murder Drones. And that's something else I wanted to watch. I watched the first episode. I'm not saying that I got bored, but I was sick at the time, so I fell asleep. So I don't have a good memory of what it looked like. So I will have to come back to that too. Um, why do I have an ad break already? I thought I should not have an ad break. I literally set a 3 minute time, 3 minute ads at the beginning so that people don't get the preloads. And I've only been talking for half an hour. I love you, Twitch, but you're so jank. Um, so I guess the thing is, I probably shouldn't look at that thing that you sent me, Madlib, until I watch Howl's Moving Castle, correct? Because I probably won't understand the context at all. Which is fine. I'll still hold on to it because I have it here. But yeah, that's one of those things where I'm like, yeah, probably if I don't understand the context, it's going to be near impossible for me to understand. Okay, so we could play a little bit of Picayune Dreams if you want. Um, I'm at a point in this game where it's a game that does loops. You basically start, you get more weapons. It's like Vampire Survivors. You get more weapons. They pile on top of each other. You start becoming really powerful to the point where I'm almost standing around and I'm not even doing anything. I can do that and I can still talk with you all. But then the game's storyline continues on dependent on the way that I take my paths. And I think I've got the true ending. However, there are so many more achievements that I need to go for, and part of that is going through endless mode. And I'm already gotten through the first segment of endless mode, which is just once you go through the game completely first, you just choose not to return home and just keep going out into the void. Um, so the levels are getting more increasingly difficult, but the enemies have changed. The it looks like the bosses that I was facing before have become infected, so they're a little weird and they're a little off. And these are things that I want to get through to get the achievements. I'm not an achievement hunter by any means, but this game has enough hooks in it that I'm kind of curious because when I basically looked at the achievements, I'm like, what do they mean kill the infected rabbit? I've never seen an infected rabbit in the game. I had to go look it up. I don't typically like, that was another question I went to in a Discord recently that literally talked about, do you use guides or walkthroughs to play games? And I said, I don't like to because I don't like spoiling things. I will if I need to learn how to do things because sometimes it's completely obscure. In this case, I didn't realize I had to just keep going through endless mode practically entirely the entire time over again. This one went from, I would say 1 to 5, but they actually count them in multiples of 5, so it went to level 25. I just completed 30. Apparently, I need to get to 50. So why don't we... I'll throw an ad on for some reason. I don't know what that is, but once we come back, let's do some Picayune Dreams. We can keep talking if people are still around and wanting to hang out. We'll see how this all works out. See you in a moment. Also, I keep forgetting if anybody's actually actually can see me right now because the ads are running. I keep forgetting about that, you know? Let's see. Now, what was the game I was playing? Not this one. It is Picayune Dreams. Oh, right. I put this on full screen. Let's change this up a bit. You are on ads. Okay. Today on ads. Let's see. I'm just going to do the same thing I've got here. I'm going to... Oh, yeah. Okay, so duplicate this. There we go. And now I'll make this one a little bit smaller. Nope, I want the game-specific capture to be... There. Ads over? Great. Okay. There's the menu screen, at least. Okay, now let's see if I get... Let's see if there's audio. You should be able to hear the game when I start this. It's going to be very hectic. Or not. I forgot. I'm in the point where I'm basically looking to find a new world. What is that? There's a lot more enemies in the lower right. I'm going to go there because I'm looking for extra XP. May as well, the more XP I get, the better that I can build up my weapons. Now this character, there we go. Both your bullets and enemies have increased in number, but have gotten weaker. Now I'm just going to stand here. You see all this red explosion behind me? This is my weapons actually doing damage. But you can hardly see the enemies. Like, you can see them coming in. There's not a lot of audio here. Hang on. Even I can't hear it. Oh, I turned down the audio on the game. That would be here. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Now you can hear it. But the fact is, this game is just kind of almost visually distracting to some people. Like, if this is too much, we can go back to talking. I'm not even, like, literally, I can put the controller down. I'm holding it. But as you can see, I can't even get touched. I'm too powerful. Actually, I can even put it on fast mode. So as you can see, I'm not getting touched at all. The enemies are trying to get to me, but I even have power-ups that are just automatically coming in, and it's not doing anything. Oh, did I? Oops. I unlocked a boss. I did not mean to unlock a boss. That's not good. Wow, I did not mean that I was going to unlock a boss when I was in here. That was not what I was intending to do at all. So let's just get this solved, huh? I don't even know what that enemy looks like. It just seems to be making a lot of noise. You notice that I barely even need to like actually target it? The auto shooting is just doing all the work for me. Oh dear. Almost down. Oh god, don't ooh. And down it goes. That was... There's a term for this, and I think it was a little bit like sandblasting a soup cracker. That seemed to be really overkill. Alright, well. Wait, now why do I have a die? Oh, I know this die. You pick it up and throw it, and it literally does things. Again, I don't need to do that. Look at how much... I can just sit here. Oh, maybe not entirely. Something just almost got me. But let's try speeding things up a little bit. Look at this. At a point, you have to wonder if the game is actually balanced. It's fairly balanced. You can see that there's some enemies that are getting close, but they're just not getting close enough. Oh, I actually took damage. However, my health is at 191%. Oh, I don't think I need to worry that much about it. I'm getting the occasional hit, but there is a die here. Oh, there's a bomb here. Click. That did nothing. And there's something down here. Oh, another bomb. I can't even activate the bombs right because I can't get close enough to the enemies. All my shots take them all out. There's something up here as well. Oh, it's the die. Okay, so we're getting... In the upper left is the mortality rate. Once the mortality rate hits 35, I'll face a boss. Oh, I'm taking some damage. Not a lot, but some. I'm trying to think if there's anything around here that I could grab for power-ups and stuff, but there's nothing. I'm literally losing health very slowly in this because the enemies are just unable to get to me. But they are getting to me occasionally. This is so dizzying. I have to keep... I actually am looking away from time to time. Oh, okay, there's the incoming transmission. Which means the enemies are... There we go. It seeks survival. Oh my god! Yep. The people on Earth also deserve to live. I will do what it takes to exterminate it. That thing is, Yep. If you're upset by the cat eating a bird, do you applaud when a coyote gets the cat? Or does it all make you this way, even when birds catch insects? I guess I do what I can for the greater good. Alright, so this enemy, there you are. Oh, that's a lot of shots! Oh, I'm still on fast mode. There we go, slow that down a bit. Nice dance of bullets here. I'm gonna try to get out of this. It's put me locked in there. Where's the enemy? Oh, there it is. The giant walking worm. Come here, worm. Ooh, that's a lot of shots again. Oh, okay, it's a lot. It's that period shots down. This thing's taking a lot more damage than I remember the other one doing. Then again, oh. Whoa. Okay, those are fun shots. Those are fun shot patterns. Okay, so the thing is that this enemy is a bunch of segments. So eventually it will start breaking apart. I just don't know when that's going to happen, but you can see there's a lot of health bars on this thing. Oh. Okay. I need to pay attention to the game. Oh, that is a pattern. Oh. I'm just fast enough to get out of these shots. I don't like it. I should probably work on improving my speed. Whoa, they launch monsters now? That's new. Oh, right. If these are infected, the way that this game works, Picayune, the final boss, is infecting these bosses. The thing is that Picayune was the reason we have all these monsters in the first place. So not only is Picayune still around here, but it's also mutated the monsters enough that basically it's producing monsters as it goes. Okay. I'm amused at how much longer this battle is going. Usually this battle does not last this long. Oh, wow. Yep, that is definitely now in multiple parts. I can hear it slowly breaking apart. So maybe tomorrow night we could watch Howl's Moving Castle in the Discord. Sound like a good idea? There we... Alright, down it goes. Do I have a speed? I don't. I have a scale module, which would just... we could also improve the speed of everything. Alright, let's get some health and get out of here. It is suggesting... Well, I'm going to go this way. Because there's an item. You see that green line? I will be out, so I don't know where readily available. Okay, that's fair. Did you have a good weekend, by the way? Oh, it's the die. Again, it's the die. The die is not that important. That's funny. Oh no, these enemies fire at me. And now I have to move. If they fire at me, the shots will go right to me, so keeping myself moving is the only way I can basically not get hurt. However, I'm getting hurt. I'm honestly a little surprised at how well I'm maneuvering this without getting hurt. You're the only person opening on a long weekend? The hell? People just call in sick, or what the hell happened? I'm glad that they have you, but that's a little bit of bullshit, isn't it? Just a tiny bit. Okay, so I don't think I'm going to be able to make through this without... There's a Statue of Relief, and I cannot... Okay, it gave me some extra HP, but at the cost of having a curse on me. I don't think that's going to help me much, to be honest. With this many enemies flying at me, I just have to be more able to avoid shots. And I'm not doing so good at avoiding the shots. Getting to level 50, you were the only person scheduled to do my turns like half an hour. What? So your entire shift you were on your own? Yeah, I can understand why you're pissed. That's unforgivable. That's not something that a company should be doing for anyone. Oh shoot, yeah, I'm not doing well health-wise here. I'm at 11% health. Went from 160 to 11. 2%, 1%, and out I go. Alright, well, it was worth a try. So many errors. Vessel out of jurisdiction. That makes sense. Finish a run after taking 50 or more direct hits. Yeah, that didn't work out so well. Probably gonna veg out tonight too, because you have to prep to head to the Union Station. Right, you have to head out. Why don't we do something a little bit more relaxing? Why don't we chill with something that isn't Picayune Dreams? I can switch this over to just chatting. Game is just chatting. Oh, is it, that did it. Let's change this to something else. Even this music's actually kind of nice. We can just vibe, right? Yeah. Dealing with FOMO is a whole thing for me, and I think I need to be better at it. You're running around whacking people in the head with a vibrating dildo, so that's your way of relaxing. I mean, honestly, if Cyberpunk had a multiplayer ability, I'm sure basically it'd be really fun to be walking around as a furry, hitting people with a vibrating dildo. Probably not Twitch terms of service. Good though. Yeah. I don't know, I've been dealing with a lot of little things recently. I felt the extreme situation of overwhelming this past week, and that came along with the lines of me realizing that I need to relax more. I think what I was dealing with was I basically finally have hit a point after a couple of weeks of rest and relaxation of finally coming to a point of peace where I don't have to be doing something all the time. I still have those pangs, yes, but now I'm kind of, I think I said this last week, but I'm thinking of retirement. I have 20 years before I actually retire. But the thing is that I'm thinking about what would my retirement look like? And when I did that, I was like, what can I do now to make my retirement look like the way I want it to look. So, been kind of giving some thought, just trying to relax, trying to not be so stressed out about FOMO, trying to figure out what to do with myself, not stress out about work. Everyone's stressed out. You know what? If you don't want to think about it, that's fine. Let's not talk about that. Because I don't want to stress you out on this. You're literally walking around Night City hitting people with a vibrating dildo. Let's not talk about retirement, huh? What else could we do? The thing is that I didn't really hang out much at Devious. And yet, I feel a sense of community there. Because there's no retirement, just an early grave. I really do feel a sense of community with these people, you know? The furry community is so accepting. Devious is so accepting. The fact that basically I can talk about the things that I like so freely, the fact that the panels were talking about things like, what's the term? I want to basically be safe on Twitch, teratophilia. But also, like, they literally had a "Don't Kink Shame Me" panel. They did a smash or pass on fetishes. Honestly, if these were the kind of things that I could see every week, I probably would go to it, but at the same time, there's definitely something about the fact that it only happens once a year. If it were to happen every week, it would definitely get a little stale. I saw somebody dancing in VR chat. They had a DJ set, they've danced for like, I think, an hour. It made me, one, want to dance, but two, it also made me think about setting up a playlist and just submitting it to Devious 8 the next year. See if I could just do a set. Well, if I do that, one, I need to be better and I need to be in better shape. Dancing for an hour is going to be hell, especially in VR. But two, I'd also have to get a playlist. Also three, I probably would need full body tracking, because if I'm just dancing where I don't have legs, what's the point? I've already talked to the person because they were inspirational and I really like that. They were very nice. Hopefully I'll get to hang out with them in VR chat. They were very upfront about how they came into it, and I thought that was adorable. Hang on. Let me think about something. I'm gonna pull up. I was writing earlier this week. Where is it? Here. Oh, okay, so because most of you obviously don't see me in physical form all the time, past 2 weeks, I had a mat of hair on the back of my head. They tried to untangle it this week, and they couldn't. So they had to cut a decent amount of hair out of the back of my head. Now, so the top of my head has these little tiny spikes, which is absolutely cool. I love that. I literally have been doing this, like running my hand over my head. I used to do this all the time, even when I didn't have any hair up there, because I could just basically smooth out my hair, right? Doing that now is so good, because now I feel like these little tiny pinpricks. It's like I basically got a buzz cut a week ago. It's fascinating. I haven't had a feeling up there for 10 years. The euphoria from that is absolutely divine. What was the other thing that was in my mind? Yeah, they had to cut out the matted hair. So I have a few layers of hair now. So I've got the super short, got super short in the far back, and then I've got nice long hair on the sides of my head. Like I'm actually holding my hair out right now. So I think I need to go see a stylist. I don't know what they're going to be able to do with this, but I haven't gone to a stylist in like a year. It'll be fine. What else? I still deal with a lot of problems in that basically if things get too complicated, my brain just starts, the brain cells just start failing. You know how we've been talking about like the brain cells in my head basically when I get all flustered? Think about that if I actually have to think. They just slowly start failing on me. And the problem with that is that basically I do that a lot. There was a couple of panels at Devious this weekend where literally my brain just started kind of going, nope. But at the same time, I felt lost. And that was frustrating and scary to me because it's like, I thought I've been doing all of this work on finding myself. I don't know if it's working. So I've kind of gone back to the drawing board. Still doing more writing. Still doing journaling, still talking to people. I gotta do what I gotta do, right? It's frustrating. I'm happy I have this avatar the way it is because it feels more comfortable for me. But I would love to also be able to use this. You know what? One of the things I should, if I'm going to do DVS 8, someone pulled up my Christmas wishing, like my Christmas video, and they pointed out how light my voice was. And I realized that I haven't done my voice training for months, and I think I need to get back into that. I saw somebody in Devious this past week where they got vocal cord, an operation on their vocal cords. And I was just like, that seems risky. But it worked out really well for them. I'm so glad to hear their voice. It sounds beautiful. And it sounds like what they wanted. So I'm so happy. Again, this is a compersion. This is me being happy for them. But you know what's funny? I didn't even bring this up, but the fact was, this was the thing where I was saying about compersion being a two-sided blade. Compersion. If you're trying to make someone else happy at your own expense, just so that you can get happiness from their happiness, that's technically compersion, but you're going about it the wrong way. I realized that this past week. In that basically, like, I could end up putting myself in mental or physical danger to make someone else happy. And then, so that I am happy, that doesn't work out that way. I've just put myself into danger or in problems and made myself hurt for someone else's happiness. That isn't good. If anything, that's not a thing that we should be doing. So I have to be mindful about happiness of other people, but also make sure that I'm not doing it at the expense of myself. That doesn't work. That doesn't equate right. I feel like if I'm going to do talking stuff like this, I should be doing talking points. Would the extreme form be parasocial behavior? Interesting you bring that up. So the reason this got brought up actually was because I was talking with somebody. And the thing is I think they kind of wanted my attention and I was happy to give my attention. But at the same time, I didn't have the time. And that's where I started to feel that overwhelming feeling. So when I brought this up to someone, yes, they said that's very parasocial behavior. So yeah, that definitely, I didn't realize it. I'm learning a lot these past few days, months, not even months, weeks. Literally, the month of August has been an interesting time for me. I'm not sure what to make of it sometimes. But I still feel like I want more time to do the things that I want to do, be able to live my life, right? This literally from a weekend of doing absolutely nothing. Unless you count gaming, watching stuff with talking to people, watching a convention. That's a lot of things. But I did what I wanted to do. I hate the fact that my brain says you're being selfish. Because why? Why is it selfish for me to have things that I need? Why is it selfish for me to basically say, no, I can't do that. I'm busy, or I need time for myself. Why is that selfish? My brain, I have been, if I think about this as I am right now, it's definitely something that's been ingrained in me from my generational stuff, from my parents. But why does that matter? I'm different. I'm very different. I am not with them anymore. Why does that matter? What my parents think, because my parents aren't in the picture anymore. Hell, I realized that basically I didn't transition until basically my parents were out of the picture. So that being said, someone said this and it kind of caught me off guard. They had to pass on before I could live. Now, technically I didn't lose both my parents, but they're not in my life anymore. But the fact is that literally my life kind of started fresh about 2 years ago, right? Never really thought about that much. I realize I'm doing the praying thing again. Just literally the way I'm holding my hands, the angel just... I'm not praying, just the way my hands are defaulting. I really don't have a lot to talk about. Not right now, at least. I think tonight is kind of more of a chill night, isn't it? Let me look at my game list. I'm going to throw something into the game list. I'm going to throw something on. Okay, so I've still got Picayune running. Let's stop that. There we go. Why don't we put something else on that's a little bit quieter? Something that isn't as involving. How many games do I have on here that, you know? What was the one I was playing? I was playing Steamworld Heist. Oh, I got a trading card. Okay, so let's see here. Kind of difficult when your parents are using you as their retirement plan. Yeah. You do not, you are a person and you do not deserve to be basically there as a retirement plan.
Broken into a million shards, forcing its steam-driven inhabitants into space. Hard-working folks known as cowbutts survive by farming moisture and mining what little land is left, constantly dealing with all sorts of space jerks.
You realize that basically
There are the
part
gangs of
of
scrap metal meanies roaming about, preying on the weak and completely disregarding basic manners. Then there are the diesel-driven royalists, a bunch of oppressive bullies, abusing their power and bleeding the cowbots dry. To top it all off, there are rumors of something far more dangerous stirring in the depth of space, waking from its age-long slumber. These are the descendants of a shattered planet, and this, my distinguished gentlemots, is the new Steamworld.
Hey Star, how you doing? You've kind of come in right after I stopped talking, like, heavily. I'm just going to say that basically you do not deserve to be a retirement plan. You deserve to be a independent person. You can still very much be a retirement plan, however, you have a life to live. You are not words on paper. So I'm going to continue to say live your life because you need it. What you up to these days, Star? I haven't played this game in a little while, but I'm trying to remember where I was. At least this one's kind of more walk around kind of thing. There we go. Let's get ourselves to the next mission. Because I cannot remember what we were doing next. Not doing much? Okay. Want to hang out with us? Alright, go to the colony. Let's see. So, smoking barrel. Oh, okay. That seems to be a gun shop. I feel like I've lost the ability to be independent. I think, Raptor, that you have a lot going for you if you were to push yourself a little bit. The fact that literally this job you just talked about today, they feel entitled to you, and I think that you could basically do much better than that. I think that basically, hell, you know what? One of my friends left, and I know that we don't have them up here, but they left and went to work for Ace Hardware. I think you have a great set of skills. You have many skills. And I think that basically you could do so much better things. And I think you need to basically move on many aspects. Sorry that I don't get to say this to you in person, you know? It's always something I kind of think about. A challenge mission. When they've gained some experience. Let's see. A large ship with lots of ladders. Relieve it of swag and thin out the scrapper herd while at it. The mining bots are bound to appreciate it. The escape pod may be far off once the objective is reached. Okay. Collect swag and evacuate. Alright, I'm just going to leave it with the way that the guns are already set, I think, because I don't think we really have... Oh, what have we got here? Why would I bring this? Bound to bring a sweet payoff when sold. Cannot equip. It's a utility. Oh, a repair box or a mine might be good, though. Let's bring the repair box. Oh, they've got a repair box, too. And why not? I'll bring a scrap grenade. Alright, let's get this a start. Yeah, that's fine. Wuthering Heights? Okay, let's see. Who goes in first? I've forgotten there's a map option in here somewhere. Countdown activated. Triggered an alarm countdown. When it reaches 0, a 1 alarm will go off. Need to find the map. Oh, is it this one? Okay, so let's go through this door. Lots of ladders. I see what they're talking about. What if I go here? I can't open this door. I'll stay right there. T-Boss can go down here, but can't attack from there. Let's try this. And then fire straight down. Oh, wow, that worked. All right, Sally, you go through this door. Ooh, that looks like that could be dangerous. Why don't you come up here? Piper. This is as far as you can go. Oh, this is... Right, I need to have everyone guard. Alright. Let's see. Everyone has to run, it looks like, and they're not going to have enough space to be able to... If I go here, I don't think the door will be open, though. Yeah, that door is right in the way. That's not what I want. Could bring Sally here. And then I'll try using Seabrass's gun. Oh no, Sally didn't open the door. Alright, so let's go here. Piper always seems to get into trouble. Okay, so if I come down here, I could probably fire at them. Oh, nice shot. All right, Seabrass, you go. You can go, wait, if you go here and go, oh, you can't go down. Can't open the door. Okay, so I want to not bring them to a point where they're going to be vulnerable. And Sally, you can't open a door either, can you? Oh, wait, no, you can you? Oh, it won't let me. There's too much stuff blocking the way. Okay. Sally, you go over here. And Piper. Okay, well, let's start with you. Sally, you open this door. Ah. Okay, you go here. Seabrass, I'll bring you over here to... I can't open the door again. There we go. Piper can open this door now. Okay, we got some enemies. At least her shots can ricochet. I just realized that she's literally, like, staring down the one shot when she does fire. If I can get her to turn around... that shot will definitely not work right. Oh, wait. Oh, Sally can't get there. Okay, we'll just guard and guard. What? You just walked right by an enemy. And you missed. Oh. Yeah, you're done for. Oh, really? Kill shot gives Sally an additional round to fire after defeating an enemy. Oh, good to do final damage. Gotcha. Alright. Nope. Seabrass, you go open this door. Okay, you stay right there. So they're gonna start walking around. Piper. There's so many ladders here. Okay. Okay, Seabrass, you guard. You, Sally, come down here. Oh, you missed. Nice. They're not very good at the shots, are they? Okay. Alright. Sally, you open this door. And collect that. Okay. This is a tall map, isn't it? Okay. Piper, you can go... You know what? You can go this way. Ooh, okay. You go that way. You're hidden. Seabrass, you... If you go here, you could probably shoot them. My hat! Ow! Okay. Oh, you coming? Alright. Ooh, okay. Let's see if I bring you... Yeah, there we go. Nice. Okay. Seabrass, you. And then Sally can come down to here. Can't pick up anything unless I can get Piper to do it. Nope. Can't. Okay. What? White? Oh, back. There we go. Okay. I just want her to go over here so she can pick up her things. Okay. Maybe I can get Piper to open the door. Or the threat level is just increased. Okay. Ooh, okay. Rust in pieces. Alright, you go here, Piper. You are scrap. You can pick up that. You can go over here. Ow. Okay, Piper, you take this one out, or a little bit. Okay, Seabrass, you can come down to here. Are we winning? I feel we are. Oh, I've got all the swag. Okay, we just gotta get out of here. Alright, we just got one enemy that seems to be in our sight right now. And they're gone. Alright, so now if I can get them to... Right, I can't get them to walk, that's fine. Oh. Oh, another alarm. Okay, they're basically coming through the doors. Alright. Let's see, they've only got a limited amount of time to move. There we go. Okay, Piper, you come over here. Seabrass, you can't get there in time. That's fine. And Sally, you can get over here. There we go. Now maybe I'll take some damage with Seabrass, but otherwise it'll be fine. Nope, you couldn't get there in time. Seabrass, you come here. And then we can get out of here. And turn back to it. Oh, we didn't collect all the swag. That's funny. Oh well. But we got out. That's kind of the important part. Water, 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 water. And treasure. Nice. Okay. No swag, but I got swagger. Okay, so I missed the epic swag. I wonder where the epic swag was in that game. Aw, thank you. Okay. There we go. Let's see if the rumors of our daring deeds have spread into the colony. Dirty rock shovelers are so smug behind their armed belt of asteroids. Alright. We'll check in on everyone first, and then... we'll have to prove ourselves as dirt-hauling mud buckets. I'll own a farm of my own someday. Alright. Then we got our pilot. Nice to see the colony. I've heard it's the safest place in the outskirts. Alright. Huh. So, here's our map. I guess this is the mining colony. I do have 9 stars. Talk to Tap's wire. The crew has to gather enough reputation to get through. Simple pilots are not welcome now. Wait, there's something up here too. The smoking barrel. Okay. Let's go talk to them. Small gear cockburn. If it just be any help you, I could stand here all day just saying, ma'am, ma'am. What we got? Oh, weapon pickups. I see. Ooh, that looks like a big... Safe to say the world wouldn't be the same without you. Relatively speaking, it expands on you. The Big Bang. Okay. Oh, these require quite a bit. Oh, armor? Increases health by 1, but decreases sprint distance by 1. Additional tempered armor plating. Why not? Oh, I can buy multiple, couldn't I? Yeah, when I said Cogburn, right? Well, I mean, look at the name. Small Gear Cogburn. This game has always been good with the robo puns. Obviously, I can't use the term clanker, because apparently I did not know that that was a slur. I'm not a Star Wars fan, all right? Wait, okay, so somebody gets the... Okay, so we've got the smoking barrel. Can't do the challenge. What's this? This one needs... Oh, well-kept lawn on an inexplicably difficult-to-pass space rock. The old cowbot caring for it looks armed and grumpy. Best to keep off the grass. Alright, let's go this way. Well, it's not like they're throwing a parade, but we're on the same side after all. Lowe's has been a staple of the colony for nearly 400 years. The current proprietor, Taps Wire, serves both information and beverages to the inhabitants. The place looks quieter than it should. Can we call them Rusties? I guess we could call them Rusties. Especially when we didn't want to refer to them. Okay, so... Frau Bauchen. Frau Botchen. Look at these pieces. It's a... Oh, it's more guns. Blacksmith revolver. Okay. The Frontier Shorty Mark II with scatterfire. I have to see. What do we have right? Oh, inventory full. Oh, what? Speed boots. Oh, increases movement distance by 1, which would be good for the armor. Storage units. Allows to increase the inventory by 1. We'll do that. But then the Frontier Shorty. Hang on a second. What's the weapons I have? I think... What's the one? The crew. That's it. I want to look at Sea Brass. It doesn't say what weapon he's got. I guess I could probably give him a new item. Do you find it funny that I look at the inventory and one of the options just literally hats? Apparently, you can collect a lot of hats in this game. So much that they have an entire window dedicated to them. Alright, I'm going to get the Mark II for Sea Brass. So that works a little bit better. Don't have any more water, though. That's... Oh, wait. Okay, so... Ivansky. Looks like you're prepared for anything. We're hiring if you're interested. Ivansky is strong bot, but important is why you are fighting. Battle must have good purpose. Well, we're fighting the scrappers from spreading out more than they already have. To help weaker bots, Ivansky will fight. But if undertaking only for betterment of self, Ivansky can just pump instead. 10-10, lots of hats, game of the year. I can't recruit Ivansky yet. Okay. Then there's... Oh, here's Taps Wire. Now I'm going to point out who this is. Does somebody recognize this character I'm standing next to? The Spine? I'll talk to him in a moment. But I can't believe it. They just literally have the Spine in here. Taps Wire. Oh my god, I didn't notice that Taps Wire literally has the alcohol on their body. Welcome, stranger. Not a lot of bots crazy enough to dare venture out in times like these. And here I always thought the colony was the safest place in the whole outskirts. It was, but once the scrappers broke through, it's hard times all around. Making it worse, royalist divers are claiming asteroids, drilling for oil. Rumor is the jerks need it for some perilous missions in the deep space. You seem to know quite a lot. Gat Parrot said you might even know who's leading the scrapper gang? Well, usually I would, but many of my sources are too afraid to go out. I bet they'd surface again if it wasn't for a certain brutal crusher terrorizing the colony. I might be able to help out with that. Bring these cowering cowbots out of hiding. Alright. Okay, so we got... Who's this? Valentine. You don't really sport the look of a hired gun now, do you? Don't let appearances fool you, Captain. There's a lot more to this adventurer than meets the eye. On the lookout for an engineer with marksman skills? That's a sniper gun, alright, and we need to enroll more crew. I'm ready for adventures filled with gallons and treasure. Now for that first sign-on bonus pay. Yeah, he needs water. Valentine had a secure life as a chimney engineer. Now retired, he's looking for high adventure. Don't let his shaking fool you. If he's stationary, he's steady. That's cute. No, and you... Can't even talk to you. But the Spine. It's hard to get this tour flying with all these scrappers running around. They don't scare us, though. I mean, come on. They look like patched up shreds of junk. Oh, that's all you're going to say, Spine? Literally talking about trying to get the tour on the road? Nah. I thought you were going to be a little bit more than that. I know the music is by them. It's steam-powered giraffe. Alright. Also, that's a pretty neat stage. If it's considered a stage. Alright. Let's get out of here. And find a new place to go. Let's rid the colony of scrappers and stop this brutal crusher, man. Alright, so I gotta get to there. So I could either go here, the explosive transport, filled to the brim with stolen explosive. It's more or less a flying bomb. And let that floating around the colony. Handle the crazy scrapper crew and get out. Or the cargo barge. The rumored safety of the mining colony is marred by this huge cargo barge. Crusher-class scrappers protect the gallons in its cavernous hull. Make sure to bring some long-range weaponry. Okay, let's do the smaller mission first. I can only take 2 people. Yeah, I'm going to give Seabrass and give him his weapon. This will, with multiple bites, this will surely leave teeth marks. Like his regular gun is a scatter fire already, so now I'm giving him a scatter fire of 6. That's good. 1+1 melee mark on your opponent's chin. I found that, yeah, can I give, yeah, there we go. Rusty heavy armor. Okay. Let's start this mission. Hint, you can use left trigger to change characters even when they're moving. Alright, where do we start? There's quite a bit here. Eliminate scrappers. Alright, 1, 2 scrappers. I can shoot here, but I can also shoot right here. Let's see. Haha, that works quite well. Let's see, if I were to bring you up here, I don't know if the short-range gun will get close enough. Take out the scrapper, and I don't want to put myself beside a explosive barrel, so let's not do that. Piper, you go up here. And you can continue on right there. Now there's no enemies, so as long as they don't go through the doors, we're fine. I'm going to go to here so that I can give a fire shot and not hit the... There we go. Pick up the item. Is there anything... Not here, but let's go up. I can't go up because they can't do any actions. Oh, okay. Scrapper, scrapper. Okay. Oh, I missed. Alright, Seabrass. No, you stay here. I'm going to have you go over here. Actually, yeah, you go up here. Stay there. Sigh. Okay, they move in. Oh, why are they... They're not that smart, are they? Ow. That's 1. Alright. You come in here. Oh, we got 2, 3. Alright. Again, I've done an action, so I can't do anything to... Don't want them firing on me. I'm going to hide down here. Yeah, he almost just took himself out with that one. Oh, yeah, well, he just destroyed himself on that. Amazing. Okay. You go here. Let's see if we can take you out. Perfect. You get a payback shot. Okay, he's got another payback shot coming. You can go here. Oh, there's something I forgot to pick up. You get to fire here. Alright, scrappers are defeated. There's the evacuation. Alright, you pick up the bag. How many do I have? Do I have anything left? Oh, I can go down. Okay, so you and I should probably go down here. Aha! I'm going to stay right there. Oh, you tried. But you're also like right there at a... Okay, let's see. You come over here. Okay, Seabrass. Yeah, you... Can you fire... Yeah, you can't get through there unless I actually get you to move first. I don't want to put you right there. That's going to be dangerous. But let's see. I'm going to put you here. I'm going to have you turn around and fire. Ooh, I got one. Is the other one going to get me? I wonder. Ah, there goes Seabrass. All right. You bastard. I can go right here. Let's go this way. Okay, so this is not a good start, but that's okay. Oh, you tried. All right. Go there. Try to give it an explosion. Oh, not that way. This way. Okay. Can I... There's literally another door in the upper right. All right. Well, I'm the only person left here, so let's go up. Lots of explosive barrels. I mean, it makes sense. Okay, next move. Let's go here. It looks like they do not move if they haven't been exposed, so they don't know the door's there. Oh, one more. Oh, there's the epic loot I was talking about. All right. All right. So I'll pick this up. And then the epic loot. New move. Let's get you home. Let's see what we got. A few gallons more. Water's limited, but a renewable treat. Ooh, a scrapper sidearm. It's free action. Shoot a projectile that deals 3 damage. Ooh. Okay. Extra weapon shot. That's nice. A few gallons more. More water. Body parts. Seabrass will be reassembled back on the ship. And a scrap grenade. Seems your inventory. Better sell some gear to make room for new stuff. Okay. I can sell this. And... oh yeah, that's treasure too. So I can sell that, and I can sell that. It doesn't want me to anymore. Alright. Only one bonus. There we go. New ability. Inspire. Which makes them deal +1 bonus damage as long as one ally is inspired. Piper is also inspired. Cool. Alright, back in we go. I've been thinking a bit about the past, Wonky. What if we'd done what the Royalists wanted way back when? Just followed orders. That doesn't sound like something you would do, Captain. If we just completed that delivery and not stuck our noses where we didn't belong, we wouldn't be outlaws, but those poor steambots would have had to endure the work camps instead. You're right as usual, Wonky. But what if we'd never found out they wanted us to transport prisoners? You made the right call, Captain. I wouldn't have served you this long if you hadn't helped them escape. Only goes to show that no good deed goes unpunished. So that was Lola's. Can't say I'm impressed by its veneer. Now, no need to ride the high steam horse. I'll help out with this crusher and get help in return. Alright, I'm just saying we've heard so much about the colony and this know-it-all bartender. You have anything to say, Sally? I can handle myself, you'll see. Alright. Where's our next mission? Okay, so we only got the 2. Oh, I see. Both of these connected. Cargo barge. Let's do this. We got 3 people. Was it 6? Okay. Oh, yeah, 6. I see what they say. Okay, and then that's weapons. Let's see. What else should I bring here? Oh, the sidearm. Yeah, let's do that. Oh, wait, that took it away. Let's start. Water is reduced if you lose or abort. Okay. Inspired. Fiddlesticks, the alarm countdown's already active. By the distinct tone, I can tell you that turrets will pop out once it reaches 0. Alright. Well, let's go this way first. 1 enemy, 2, 3, 4! And 1 with a shield. Yikes. Alright, if I go here, I'd have to protect myself somehow. I don't like that that one has a giant shield, so I'm going to go somewhere else. Let's see. Sea Brass can come here, but he can't fire. Comes down here. Yeah, and then Sally can't do any of that. I'm going to... if they come down here, they can't fire. I don't want them to do that. So, let's just bring them down to this level. So that they do... I want to see what this enemy does first. I've never seen a shield bearer yet. There we go. Okay, you come forward because you've only got a crowbar. You've got a gun. You tried. I bet you can't come up the ladders. Alright, Piper, you take a shot. Alright, Sea Brass. Alright, let's try Sally, actually. Sally can come here. And because I'm behind this enemy, is it worth a shot? Then you... Oh, I can come here and fire down, I think. Piper's Inspire ability activates when you place crewmates next to her. When active, both she and the crewmates deal bonus damage. Okay. Let's try just to fire straight down. Oh. Well, I got something. Okay, you come in. You're going to try shoot again. And you missed. Amend. Ow. Dang, nabbit. Payback. Alright. So, let's see. Sea Brass, I'm going to have you attack. I'm going to have you attack. You still have a shield, but let's give it a shot. Good. Piper, can you fire? Oh, you can come down to here. You're going to get damaged, but you've got best health. I'm going to have you fire on Mr. Gunn. Nice. Okay. You're going to come up and probably attack. Oh, yeah. All right. Piper. Oh, really? All right. Sea Brass, you come down here. And take a little pot shot. This idiot. All right. Sally, you go get that. Okay. I want to take Piper over here because she can't open the doors. So I'm going to just have her go here. I'll get Sea Brass to pick up the gold. And he can still come over here somewhere. And Sally, you can open this door. 1. Okay. Let's see you take a shot. Oh, you know what? Wait. Free action, cooldown 2 turns. Oh, he took out his legs. Whoops. A little too high. Oh, and out goes Sally. That's not pretty. Okay. You can come down here, can't you? Ah, here's our epic. Alright. You're coming up here. You're gonna... Okay. Piper, you can come here, and I'm going to shoot the explosive barrel. Let's see. Will this work? Well, it took out some of them. And you and your payback. Amend, and then he's gonna... Ooh, oh. Oh, he just took out the thing, okay. And he missed altogether. Piper... What weapon can I use with you, Piper? The power shot. Oh, it bounced off the enemy's shot. Alright. Ah, the turrets are activated. Okay. Alright. Oh. Oh, that's going to be a problem shortly, I think. Ah, shoot. Okay. You come here. I'm going to see if I can get Seabrass to shoot. Nope, that did not work. And I think Piper's gone. That's not good. And that thing is going to take a shot at me, I think. Yo ho ho. Alright. Yeah, it's not doing a good shot. Alright, let's see. This way. None of the shots made it. Amazing. That's gonna hit me. Okay. Aim to the ceiling. There we go. That's gonna... Ow. What else? I still have to collect swag. What is left? I think there's a bag up here somewhere. Ooh, and that one took me out. Shoot. I don't even think I had that much water. Alright, I did, but okay. That's frustrating. Alright. That's how it goes. If you've seen one tap room, you've seen you all. Alright. Let's see. Okay. Oh, that's cute. I started with the Big Dipper to start. Oh yeah, I didn't get the... Okay, 22. I need a lot of stars. Bring some long-range weaponry. Don't think I have long-range weaponry. My inventory is completely full up. That's kind of funny. And everyone's got stuff. You know what, hang on a second. Where do I sell... How do I sell that? Ah. There we go. Let's give that another try. Oh. Yeah, I should probably put the captain back in there. Countdown activated. Okay. Alright. Piper 1, 2, 3. There's actually 4 in there, but I'm not going to count. You can come over here. Seabrass, you went through this door. You might be able to get a shot on someone. Yeah, straight down. Did do something. Alright. And Sally, you have to defend. Off the pot. Oh, geez, right into the shot. Not a good start. Alright. Okay. Oh, interesting. Alright. Seabrass, you fire straight down. Still didn't take everyone out. It's okay. You know what, Sally? You move here. I bet you could do a good punch. Oh, you're kidding me. All right. And Piper. Okay, Piper, you go through this door. Oh. Really? These shots are just so weak. Alright. Oh, out goes Sally again. That's no good. Oh, this is not a good run. Oh! Power shot. I almost feel like I wasted that. Oh, you're kidding me. That's a shot. Alright. Oh my god, he took himself out, but at the cost of... Okay, let's see. If I go up here... Maybe I'll bring sea brass with me, too. They can't shoot through the walls. Ah, I took my hat! I missed. Amazing. Seabrass, you come over here for a second. I think I need your help. Wait, how do I get... Oh, cancel. Right. Controls are a little funky on this. Well, it didn't actually do any damage, so let's see. Alright, and there's the countdown probably, so let's go find... Yeah, okay. Let's go find our gold before the alarms go off. 1. And there goes 1. 2, 3, 4. Okay. I wonder how much damage these things can take. Okay. Okay. I tried. Couldn't get me though. Alright. Bag. Okay, nothing here. That might put me right in direct shot of the target. Oh my god. That was a dumb move on my part. Alright. Well, there's 2 swags here. Okay. Yeah, it tried. If I take a shot, I can hit it. Oh, it's barely anything though. Ooh. Okay. Alright, here we go again. Only got Piper. Let's see if we can get through, but we still gotta collect 2 more swag bags. And you might need a little extra damage. Okay, perfect. Threat level has increased. Okay, that's all the epic swag. Let's get out of here. The only problem is I did lose 2 of my roommates. Oh, what are you? You look like a walking bomb. If I move to here and shoot, I want to see what happens to you. Oh, I literally kind of... Okay. Oh yeah, you've got a... I don't like that you've got a firearm as a warning. Oh, Really? I did a terrible thing. I can't shoot him from here. I almost hit myself. I just want to see what this thing does, but it looks like he's got firepower. Literal flames. One, and you come in closer. Alright, well, now I'm going to shoot you. Ah, it's exactly like I thought. It exploded. I lost my hat. Is that a plant? There's a plant here. It's called Ernest. When did you get that? I lost my hat. If I do another loadout, will it let me put my hat back on, or did I literally leave it behind? Oh, no, there's her hat. Okay, good. That's funny. How is everyone? Because I'm kind of feeling a little tired, to be honest. Kind of been a long day. I see there's an ad coming on, and I kind of don't feel like I want to introduce you all to another ad. Because I'm, at this point, I think that probably is a good place for me to kind of wrap up for the night. I know it's kind of late, or kind of early for me to do it, but I don't know. I was kind of wanting more of a chill night anyways. These games are kind of making me feel a little stressful. I didn't find anything really too chilling out of that. It's fine. But I guess I think it probably now's a good place for me to wrap up. In any case, I think I had a good night with people. I appreciate that people are here to talk. I want people to be able to be genuine. And the thing is that basically I know that we're dealing with a lot of things right now. And I really wish that we didn't have to. And I really wish that a lot of my friends didn't have to. Particularly those who are in my circle. I obviously have trouble with people who are outside of my circles, but the problem is that I can only influence so much. That being said, thank you so much, Raptor. I know that basically, you know, it's a quiet night. I want everyone to make sure that you get a good night's sleep and rest up. I believe is it Labor Day for America? I know it's a Labor Day for us tomorrow. I think it might be next week for the Americans. But all things considered, I think that we got a bunch of Canadians on our chat. So I hope you have a wonderful Labor Day. And I guess we'll see everyone in a couple days. We'll see about doing a movie night tomorrow night, maybe. We'll do it in the Discord, okay? Y'all have a great night. We'll see you soon, okay? Bye-bye, everyone.